Today, on Be Something Wonderful, busting the self-improvement myth. I am your host, Tom Karen, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. I heard from one of you that said, Tom, I'm just tired. I just can't be someone I'm not. And then you went on to say, I don't feel like I'm improving and getting better or getting any better. I think I'm making progress and then I have a setback. I'm beginning to believe all this stuff is just wishful thinking. Well, guys, there's a lot to unpack, and we're going to unpack all of it today and more. Here's what I want to say. That all of those things that you have said in that email are all limiting beliefs. All of them. None of them are true, only if you believe them. That's where I want to start. All of it is based on a belief in linear time, being trapped into that narrow space of 3D mind or 3D thinking. So here's the first thing I want to hit, is this idea of wishful thinking versus creating your own reality. Because I think when you said all this stuff, you're referring to creating your own reality. You're referring to the laws of the universe. You're referring to being a deliberate creator. Well, wishful thinking is desiring something and not believing you can have it or be it. Hear this. That's wishful thinking, and I agree with that. That's pie in the sky, right? Desiring something and then not believing you can have it or be it just keeps you in desiring, it keeps you in lack, it keeps you in wanting. Hear this. But creating your own reality, being a deliberate creator of your life, is desiring something, believing you can have it and be it, and then intending and choosing to have it and be it. Hear the difference. You believe it, you know it, you intend for it, you choose it, you make a decision to have it, you make a decision to be it. That's the difference between creating your own reality and wishful thinking. But I want to get on this I want to also revisit this stuff of improvement and setbacks. Let's start with that. Self-help or self-improvement is not about doing this or that. Hear this. Or getting from here to there in the 3D world. That's the narrow, linear, limited view of getting better or being better. Remember, you came here already the most powerful version of yourself. It's not about getting better. That's an illusion of linear time, right? You're measuring yourself against the illusions of the 3D world. Here and there, this and that exists within you. The improvements, the self-improvements, the self-help all exist within you. There's nothing to get. There's nowhere to go. It's only and always, guys, only and always ever about expanding your awareness to become and experience more of who you really are. Hear this. That's what self-improvement and self-help really means. That's what becoming spiritual or enlightenment really means. You're here to expand, to become more aware of and experience more of who you really are, right? Resist nothing and nothing will resist you. That's how you become irresistible. Irresistible to the world, irresistible to the people, irresistible to the events and circumstances of the 3D world. When you resist nothing, nothing resists you. You become irresistible. Right? When you expand your awareness and become more and experience more who you really are, you become irresistible, right? It's about releasing resistance and dropping the mask. Remember, we talked about 3D world is about putting on masks. When you drop the mask, you become more who you really are, more of that infinite self, more of that higher self, more of that greater you, right? Then consciously choosing, then releasing the mask, releasing the resistance, and then consciously choosing what mask do you want to wear while being aware of your infinitely greater self. Hear this. You get to choose the mask while being not unconsciously, but consciously by being aware of your greater self, by being aware that you are irresistible. So let's unpack this some more. And then you say, I just can't be something I'm not. Well, you already are doing you're already doing that right now by believing you are powerless, smart, a victim of circumstances and need to improve yourself and get better. You're doing a great job of being something you are not. Hear this, right? I get it, and I'm not being sarcastic here. I'm really trying to get this point home that that's not who you are. Right? Who you really are is wholly unlimited, right? Well, you're actually doing that right now. You're being someone you're not by believing you're powerless, by believing you're small, by believing you're a victim of the 3D world or a victim of circumstances and that you need to improve yourself or get better. And even if you don't think you're a victim or you don't think you're powerless, if you think you need to get better, achieve more, have more success, but it's all comparing yourself to the puny conditions and people, events, and circumstances of the 3D world, right? That's the biggest 3D mask of all, right? This myth of self-improvement, this myth of self-help, right? Don't run from all the unwanted. Instead, lean into it, lean into the unwanted, lean into what you judge negative, right? Integrate it by choosing what you want. Turn the energy of resistance into loving what you want. Hear this. Turn all that resistance, right? Lean into it and turn it all into loving what you want. All on the end, all on the fulfillment. Imagine if you did that, right? When you perceive all events through the filter of wish fulfilled, through the love, hear this, the love of what you prefer, the love of what you want, loving what you want, your heart's desire, the world falls at your feet. You and your desired reality become irresistible. Wow, that's powerful. Let's unpack this some more. Measuring progress, your progress, and having setbacks, let's get to the setbacks, is a belief in linear time, in lack, in limitation. I want to get to this again. Remember, there is no time. Remember the lake of infinity in some earlier videos where I talk about bending time and debunking time. It's all happening right now. And as you drop new beliefs, new assumptions, new thoughts into that now moment, into that lake of infinity, you create the past and future events right now. You are always new, untainted, and wholly unlimited in the eternal present. Right? You create the past and future right now. Setbacks makes no sense. And even if you say, well, I've been trying to manifest for 3 years, all of that is a belief in linear time. All of that is a belief in limitation and lack, right? Remember, there's no final destination of finally being there, right? Every experience, every event, every moment is a moment to choose who you are, your next best, highest version of yourself, as Neil Donald Walsh would say. Something like that. Your next best, greatest version of yourself, right? Each desire fulfilled becomes the vantage point or a new vantage point of your next desire. Hear this. You go from unfulfillment to fulfillment to unfulfillment again. It's the journey in the game over and over again. That's why you're here. You're infinite, eternal, expanding, and forevermore. That is busting the self-improvement myth. I am your host, Tom Karen, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, like and share our videos. That's how we get our message out. Share the channel on your social media, with your friends, your families, and others. That's also how we grow. Follow us at Facebook at Be Something Wonderful, on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Karen. Visit our website at tomkaren.com or besomethingwonderful.com, or write me anytime at info@besomethingwonderful.com. I always love to hear from you. Until next time, with great love, with great light, this is Tom. See you soon.